Let me welcome you all to another episode of Company Insights Season 2. And today, in order to provide some insights about Accenture, we have Arunabha Dev with us. Hello, Di. Welcome to Placement Buddies.
Hello, Saleh. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I am also good.
Yeah. So, दीदी हमारे व्यूअर्स को अपने बारे में कुछ बताओ.
Okay. I am Arunabha Ghosh and I have graduated from NIT Agartala in 2019 from Computer Science branch. And then in 2019, right uh, through my campus placements, I joined Accenture. And I am still working in Accenture now as a senior software engineer.
Okay. So, दीदी Accenture campus में कब आई थी and what was the recruitment process basically?
Guys, before we move ahead, you might not know that many of you, about 93% of you, do not subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, do press the bell icon. I request you all. Now let's continue.
Accenture, I think to the end of October, somewhere in October, I think.
Hmm.
And recruitment process was they had a eligibility criteria with CGPA.
Okay.
I think it was like 8.5 CGPA or 8 CGPA. I'm not very sure. I think it was 8.5 CGPA.
Okay.
So basically it was 80%. So back then we had like 8.5 CGPA used to be equivalent to 80%.
80%, right.
So, and then we had like apti and then some pseudocodes and two coding questions in the like test.
Hmm.
So it happened all together only, like there were three sections. There were a apti section, then there were a few pseudocodes and other questions, and then there was the coding section with two codes. After that, they shortlisted around 9 candidates, if I'm not wrong. And from that, they actually took 7 of us.
Okay.
So that is how the whole process happened.
So once you people got passed out, then have you guys joined through office or work from home was started?
No. I graduated in 2019, so I joined in August 2019.
Okay.
So that was like I joined in
Pre-COVID
office.
time.
So yeah, pre-COVID time.
Hmm.
So we joined in Bangalore,
Okay.
and then after joining, we had like training for 2 or 3 months, like 2 months of general training and then 1 month of stream training, and then gradually projects were allocated.
Right. And
And actually also for Accenture, like around in May, we got this one, like they sent us the offer letter and everything, and they had also given us some learning modules, which we were supposed to complete prior to joining. And once we joined, there were tests from those
okay,
modules.
okay. So in Accenture, what is basically your role? What responsibilities do you perform in
Yeah.
on a regular basis?
Yeah, so currently I am working in like cloud security domain. So I'm working in AWS. So as I've told you, I'm a senior software engineer right now. So right now my forte is basically technical tasks, and
Okay.
I am expected to like have the technical knowledge and solutions to whatever the problems clients are having.
Right. So Didi, before joining, the type of expectations you had from Accenture, and after joining, like how different is the reality? How do you find a contrast?
So, one of the things about Accenture is that when I joined, no, especially I had like, I think we all have that we'll start working and like it will, like, how is the office culture and
Yeah.
all that, and what kind of works do we exactly have in office, that kind of a curiosity we all have, because we all know that what we learn academically, everything is not like in office, it doesn't work absolutely that way. There are lots of new things to learn and
Correct.
how everything works and everything.
Correct.
So what happened is, since Accenture has a rigorous like training process for the freshers especially,
Hmm.
So like it was kind of, and also I joined in August, so it was a bit late. People
Okay.
start joining in June, and
Okay.
then so it was like 3 months of training, and that is like you have trainings, you have tests every week, you have to pass those tests for sure, otherwise you'll not have your job
Yeah.
at the end of 3 months. So it was more academics kind of feeling for next 3 months also. And then too, I think initially first few months there is kind of a suspense and everything regarding what project you will get.
Hmm.
Sometimes you're trained in one stream and then you get project in some other stream. So
Correct.
because project education is according to business demand.
Correct.
So I think there, like getting into the actual work took some time, took a few months time. So that was one thing that didn't go as
Yeah.
per expectation. Otherwise, otherwise everything was quite fine.
Right. So, down the line, when you think when you were absorbed in a project, how different was it from, how different are your duties from what you have learned in your academics?
I think what we learn in our academics are somewhat what builds our basics, right?
Hmm.
But how we work, what will be our scope of work, that is the thing that we have to learn. And I think we get cooperation in terms of that. The seniors are always there to like help you understand the process. Like the biggest challenge becomes, like biggest learning becomes learning the process and understanding the process. I think that is what we have to learn extra. And then technologies and domain that you have to keep on learning and improving and growing. That goes on.
Correct. So, Didi, down the line, when you think, after these many days of working with Accenture, what are the major perks and cons of joining Accenture, according to you?
I think since Accenture is a large organization, so one of the biggest perks is that there are a lot of opportunities and lot of different domains and technologies and all of the state of the art technologies, new things.
Hmm.
You can always choose what you want to do. I mean, it's very flexible that if you want to work in something, you can always talk to your manager and then get into that domain. You can get cross skilled. There's a lot of learning opportunities. So I think that is the biggest part. And cons, I Cons, I think maybe what I said, that in the first few months, maybe since again it is the same reason, since it's a
Yeah.
big ocean, you are just a fish in the ocean, so like you have a hard time sometimes to find your way out. But once you are in the flow, then I think you'll be sorted.
Exactly. That fear ki if I don't get passed in the assessment, I might lose my job.
Yeah,
So that will make you
yeah,
somehow grill.
yeah.
Hmm.
Even that, and after that also, like in a project, whom do I
Hmm.
approach? There are so many people. Whom do I talk to if I want to change or about my interest? So all that.
Yeah. So talking about approachability, Didi, are the seniors approachable? Like, when you face any problem, do you directly approach to your manager or the other senior
Yes,
developers?
yes, very much. Like, obviously, it depends on the team and the managers you have personally worked on. But
Hmm.
in my case, yes, very much. Like, from small things to whatever you need, like as a mentor, as per technical challenges that you're facing, anything, they're very much approachable. And because they understand,
Correct.
since you're a fresher, what you will know, it is quite like they also have the understanding of how much you will know. And I think the biggest thing that we learn while we are in a corporate is to communicate and to ask for things. And if you ask for things, it will like you will just be able to smoothly like understand and learn a lot. So it's fine. It
Correct.
is a very collaborative culture.
What about the work-life balance?
It has been fine for me till now. We have 5 days working policy with 9 hours each,
Okay.
but I think that is quite fine, and we do have time for uh, ourselves. And there are good days where you can relax, and there will be bad days when you have to like
Yeah.
stretch out a bit. that you will do from yourself only, I think, after a
Mm-hmm.
certain time. And I think they're quite flexible according to they understand your problems. And I think at the end of the day, work matters and
Correct.
time is not the factor.
Getting your work done in the scheduled time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So like the you will not receive any calls or any meeting after your office hours. So Accenture is quite good about that.
Yeah, yeah, not after my agreed upon office hours. Like
Correct.
I
Correct.
might be working for clients who work in odd hours, but I will
Okay.
be working those 9 hours there. So not beyond my work hours.
Okay. And what is the factor, Aditi, which makes Accenture, different from its competitors? What is that differential factor in Accenture?
I think it is quite employee friendly,
Hmm.
and it has a quite nice work-life balance, and also, I mean, the flexibility it offers to its employees in terms of balancing work as well as whether where you want to work, which domain you want to work, changing your project, your location, everything.
Correct.
So I think it's quite employee friendly. That
Correct.
makes it.
And I suppose you guys are right now you guys are working from home or like
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
right.
Working from home.
So when Accenture is planning to like onboard you guys to office?
They have not given a date yet,
Okay.
but let's see. Yeah.
So according to you, like which mode of working is better as as an employee, from home or from office?
I think from office because
Yeah.
see this uh, making connections is a big thing.
Correct.
So and when you go and meet people in person, you get to learn more. You get to see a lot of people, and I think especially in the beginning of the career, going working from office really matters and is important too.
Okay, so Didi, before wrapping it up, any tips which you want to give to our freshers, like who are watching this video, who aspire to join Accenture in their future?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, before joining, what I would say in your college life, I think enjoy and everything is fine, but a few of the things that are very important is do maintain a decent CGPA, which at the end of the day, when the
Correct.
company comes, you realize that even 1 point matters.
Right.
And your summer breaks and winter breaks, try to utilize it and do something productive so that you can put it up in your CV. And I would say that while appearing for interviews, whichever company be it, be genuine, which is very important. If you have written something on the CV, and you should be able to justify it. And I think that it makes it enough because from freshers, like your merit and your how much genuine you are or your attitude towards work matters a lot.
Hmm.
After joining, only tip is that don't be afraid to communicate. Don't be because it's all about learning and
Exactly.
no one thinks that you know everything. So you just have to ask for the help, and I think that's how you can grow and you can work fine, smooth.
Nice. So वैल्यूएबल टिप्स थे वी होप हमारे व्यूअर्स को आपके इनसाइट से काफ़ी फ़ायदा हुआ होगा एंड वी विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर फ्यूचर एंडेवर्स थैंक यू अगेन फॉर जॉइनिंग प्लेसमेंट बडीज एंड शेयरिंग योर एक्सपीरियंस विद अस
And like all the best to you too. You are doing a great job making these videos because
थैंक यू सो
it
मच
would really help so many people. So keep up the good
आई
work.
जस्ट होप सो या थैंक यू दीदी या बाय
Thank you. Bye.